Tigercast fans, welcome back to another YouTube video. It's all about who's in the mix for round 24 against Geelong, the final game for the season. We don't have much to choose from, to be honest, so that's probably the short answer, but you would have to say that on paper, Luke Traynor seems like a good chance to come back in after they did withdraw him from the game with the hamstring tightness, awareness, whatever you want to call it. Thankfully, scans did show there was no issue, and he just has to get through this week and he will be available for selection, so you would assume that he will be a chance to come in. Obviously, Vlosten will be going out of the side with injury, which is really disappointing for him. I do think, though, that Josh Gibcus might be another name that could be up for selection. I wouldn't be against Gibcus taking Vlosten's spot. And I have said this for a long time, that I feel there's an element of importance to him playing an AFL game this year for his own confidence and belief in his body and things like that. And it might seem like a token gesture. He's been doing okay in the VFL. He's been emergency a couple of times too. So I won't be shocked if we see Gibcus come in for Vlosten. And Luke Traynor, if he is to come in, who would it be at the expense of? I mean, it could be a Steely Green. Is it a Sonzi? I don't know. That because we kind of don't have a like-for-like type position to swap him out with, unless he's just coming in for Vlosten, and that's the only change, and that would obviously make sense, and it sorts itself out nicely. But I do think there might be two changes. Can't see Cozzy coming back in, even though we had a ripper game, obviously, a couple of weeks ago. Jasper Alga played okay in the VFL, but wasn't a big enough performance to bash down the door. And yeah, I just kind of think that we might be going with the same with maybe those two names as being possible options to come in, but it's a bit of a shorter one this week. There's not much happening in the way of players coming back, so there's not much else to discuss, really. But who do you all think in the comments below? Let us know who is in the mix for round 24 against Geelong. Maybe it's even no change. You could be a fan of the no change. Keen to hear that too. But yeah, it feels like we're down to the last couple of possible options, and that's pretty much where we're at. So keen to hear all of your thoughts. And we will be live tonight with Tiggs at about, I'll say 8:45 to 9 o'clock for the team selection. We'll do some trade updates if he's got any. Talk about the draft or whatever else is happening in the world of Richmond. Feel free to fire questions our way. And it'll be good to get Tiggs' thoughts on the North Melbourne game as well. But yeah, until later on tonight, go Tigers.